Howdy friends, it's Angela Sasser, artist, gamer, and illustrator. If you don't know me, I made this art. It's pretty cool. If you want to see more art, go to my website at angelasasser.com. I do lots of fun, gothic fantasy type stuff. I promise I can draw eyes even though the eyes are covered in these pictures. Yeah, I can draw eyes, I promise. So today is art day, and we are going to be doing swatches for these new Tombow markers I got because my old ones finally died. I've left them drying in the closet for who knows how long, so I've always wanted to try Tombow because they started emerging as these Copic marker replacements, so we'll see if they can hold a candle to Copic markers and if they can blend together nicely so you can't see the brush strokes, because that's one thing Copic was really good at. So we're doing that. We're doing swatches, and then for later on after that we're going to do some animal sketches with line of action just to test out the markers. Let me make sure I actually posted to my usual places. Okay, I did. So come on in here, grab a pencil and draw with me. It's probably going to be a short session because I've got some work I've got to run off and do afterwards, so short warm-up session with animals and whatnot. So let's get the show on the road. Switching cams. Art cam time. Turn this light on. Let there be light. Got this little sketchbook. Figured to make a good swatch sketchbook. Oh, and I forgot to say, hope y'all had a good Valentine's weekend. It was the 8th anniversary for my husband and myself, and he got me this art book. I just had to show it off on stream because it's so pretty. For those who don't know Lies of P, it's basically the Bloodborne sequel that we're never gonna get. It's like a gothic steampunk retelling of the fairy tale of Pinocchio. So it's super pretty. Steampunk, Victorian. Whoa, the glare is crazy. There's so much dark art in this book, it's probably gonna be hard to even show off any of the art. But yeah, I just had to show this off real fast because the best husbands get art books for their artist wives, so best husband award goes to my husband, Kevin. This girl don't need chocolates and flowers, this girl needs art books. Okay, so let's get back to swatches. So, Tombows, will they be good? Just hoping. So how many? We've got the grays here, the warm grays, or French grays. See what they call them. N89, so There's nothing more inspiring than just getting new markers So exciting. I wish they had, like, instead of just a number, they had the name too, because I love color names. That also inspires me too. Excuse me while I obsessively put these in order from darkest to lightest. And also from cool and warm. I just have to do it. Of course, it's hard to tell. I guess that one's the warm one, this one's a cool one. Why do you do this to me? I guess we'll know once we put them down. This is exactly why we're doing swatches today, so we can try and figure out what's... Oh, here, let me turn down the music. Thank you for letting me know, Sunny. Also, hi. There, I've turned the music down. Hopefully, let me know if that's better. But yes, we're doing swatches for Tombow markers today. Now to see if I actually arrange these correctly between dark, light, and cool. Ooh, look at that brush tip. I love it. See how fine we can get. I'm hoping what these markers will do is that they'll blend in together. Like, you won't see a lot of these strokes. Okay, you can get pretty fine with the felt tip too. Let me try to zoom in. Zoom! Enhance! There we go. Realize my Logitech camera's settings aren't on. Let's get that going. Alright, and this was N15. See, they need to have the colors on there, like stupid colors like nail polish. Like, this color is the despair of the ocean or whatever. I love nail polish colors. They're the best. This is N25. This is a difference. Let me change my color light to... Ah, there we go. I realized I was coloring under a warm light, which is not good for trying to get color temperature accurately. I think I'll do it. I had no plan for how I was going to arrange things today, so I like this one where they're all on the same line. That's a better use of space. And I can still sit here and do some strokes and see how fine tipped I can get, and if those strokes are gonna blend. So yeah, I hope y'all had a good weekend. This is N55. Should come up with my own artful names for these colors. Like this is Ash of My Sadness. This is in 45. Probably should arrange them by their numbers, but I just wanted to dive in. Ooh, I like this one. It's almost purple. I shall call it Violet Regret. It's in 60. So now when I do more studies, I won't have the markers run out in the middle of it like I did last stream. That was annoying. This is N95. Let me write this one down just in case. It's kind of hard to read. Oh, you can barely see that one on camera. It's actually bright in here today because we have nice weather for once. Well, nice in that it's sunny, but it's still deceptively cold because we've gone into the 6 seasons of Georgia where we've had spring-like weather. All the daffodils are blooming. And now it's about to snow again because Georgia. This is called false spring in 75. And that is what I shall name in 75. It is false spring. In 65. See, as they dry, it does seem like there's a little bit of blending, but not as much as with Copics, and I figured that's where would be the trade-off in price with these, is that they're not gonna blend as nicely and seamlessly as the more expensive markers. But that's okay. They were pretty cheap, so I honestly can't complain. Oh, in 65. 2 more. Definitely into the warm grays. In 79. And the final color. This very light warm gray. I need to remind myself what the difference between warm and French gray, because I kind of forgot. If any color nerds want to explain that to us in chat, please do. In 89. It's probably a very subtle shade difference. Alright, Tombow. You're not bad for the price point. I can get behind you, especially if I'm using this just for studies and things. I'm not sure I'd use it for anything else but studies though, just looking at how streaky they are. I must have seamless markers. Alright. Put them away in their pretty case. Just gonna store them in here. Oh, it shows how they bleed, how you're supposed to bleed them together. I'm sure they blend okay. I just don't like streaks. And usually the ones that are without streaks that I prefer are like Prismacolors and Copic markers. So yeah, I'll have to fill this up. This was the first thing I've put in this little SCAD sketchbook. It was one of the samples I got while I was a student there. They were always throwing samples at us. And here's another sample book from SCAD. So last time we did environment drawing. That was pretty fun. Yeah, we did all of these. Quick thumbnail sketches. Back up. And then this is where the markers petered out on me. And now it's time for aminals. So I think today what I plan to do is I can break in the new markers. I'm gonna focus on doing shape studies of the animals, so I'm not trying to do photorealism. I'm trying to break them down into their basic shapes like cylinders and whatnot. So let's get line of action up on the screen. Work with me here, Streamlabs. Here we are. Alright, you guys should see the browser with line of action up. So we're gonna do all mammals today. I love that they break it down to where you can filter out different kinds of animals. If you just don't want to draw some things, you can filter those out. We're gonna skip showing skeletons today so we can focus on live animals. Do a class mode. We're gonna do 1 hour class mode, I think. Although 30 minutes might be nice because I really do need to run today and finish up some other art. So let's see, 30 minutes would be 10 30-second poses, 5 poses at 1 minute. Actually, that's a good assortment. Let's try those. All right, let's do this. Get your pencils ready. And now I won't be able to look at chat as much because I'm going to be focusing. So once I get a little break, I'll catch up in chat. So I'm going to be drawing. Let's dive in. Oh my god, easy one. Easy. Snail. There are no shapes, only blob. It looks super fun to draw though. Lions? Since I'm less familiar with animal anatomy, it's actually really hard to sit here and try to do gesture sketches of the animals. I'm like, what is the line of action on an animal? Oh, what a rotund kitty. Okay, I'm getting some hilarious results just because I'm not familiar with animal anatomy. Chonk. Delightful chonk. I wanted to draw the chonk cat more. This one's funny. Well, not funny, but an interesting pose for a dog. He definitely has a line of action in the way his body is pulling back. Gosh. I was about to say, is this dog or hyena? But it's a dog. Hyenas have that weird, like, frill on their back. Bunny? Bunny capybara? I'm not sure what this is. Bunny-bara. That's the new name. I have discovered a new species. What is this thing? I'm so confused by it. Oh. No! Oh, I accidentally hit back. No! Well. I hate when I do that on my computer. I guess we're starting over. I think I can probably just fast forward through and get back to where I was last time. Oh, we have a question in chat, which I just saw because I'm just looking at chat between. Sam asks, what do you hope to get out of these studies? How do you envisage it applying to your personal art? Mostly, I am just trying to expand my horizons and draw more than just people. I'm also just trying to loosen up and have fun. Not everything is tying back to a big project. I just want to loosen up and also, again, just widen my horizons, because I find if I just draw the same old characters all the time, I'm just like, I'm never gonna really expand and improve. It's nice to just loosen up and draw unfamiliar things. That's the main point of doing these particular studies. And I also feel like the environment ones from last week also really helped me start adding visual vocabulary into my brain so I can start doing better backgrounds, because I definitely draw all this detail in my characters but then don't have the right shapes, or you know, don't have enough shapes and detail in the background. So it's about increasing visual vocabulary, loosening up, and having fun. So let us continue, since I messed up. Oh, it's a what kind of deer? Interesting. A dik-dik deer. I've never heard of that before. Alright. Class mode. 30 minutes. What I did, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll probably just skip 5 of these. Squirrel. Oh, I love that fox pose. Did it? Hold on. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's nice to get more observation in on animals, because I definitely don't give them as much attention as I do people. And I'd very much like to start including more animals in my illustrations. That was in fact one of the portfolio reviewers' advice to me. A couple of the artists I talked to gave me that advice. Basically, like, learn how to include more animals in your pieces so that I could be more appealing to fantasy trends, since I was focusing mainly on fantasy. Oh my god, hedgehog. Even then, it would be nice to include more animals in my character work too, just the stuff I'm not doing for portfolios. Oh, I could draw that hedgehog all day. He's so cute. Although these predators have a really strong line of action. Zoom in so that's easier for us to see. I think this is our first longer pose. Yep. Alright, now I can start focusing a little more on shapes. Deceptively complex antelope. Oop. Did we get the dick deer again? We did. At least it's not a hamster. Oh my god. Oh, only a minute for this one. Ah. Big old cylinder. He is a bread loaf. What an interesting deer. It's like those fox wolf things. I forget what they're called. Like, I think the maned wolves. They basically look like tall foxes. Ooh, elephant. cylinder that goes back into the face. Man, elephants, so weird, but distinctive. So I think next time I probably will not do class mode, but like just do poses at all the same length, so we actually have time to sit here and really observe the shapes. Because these 1 minute ones and 30-second ones go by fast. They're really only suited for, oh, here we go, 5 minutes finally. As much as I do appreciate loosening up with the gesture drawings first. Boy, he's just all hair, ain't he? Make me regret not choosing the skeletal ones. Let me do my best guess at what... You know what? We don't have to draw this pose. I just realized we can skip a pose. Skip. Aw, fat kitty again. I'll definitely be happy to draw fat cats. All cylinder. Such an awesome head angle too for this cat. Best cats are all cylinders. His markings are handy so we can kind of see the cross contours of the stripes. Oh, it looks so weird. Sweet chunk kitty. Let's see if I can break this down. Yay, getting to try out the markers at the same time. Someone needs to make a drawing tool that's just all cats. I wonder if you could pick all cats on this tool. I did not even look. I'll have to see if there is an all cat setting. I would enjoy that. So are you guys drawing what I'm drawing, or are you drawing your own thing right now? I know I've had other folks who were saying they were gonna do fashion drawings. We're just hanging out. Either way, I hope you get to relax and have some fun. And not be too precious. We're here to not be precious about art all the time. Ah, another kitty. It heard me. It heard my prayers for more chunk cats. Cats really are loaves. Like square loaves of bread. Regretting my decision to work in pen today, but again, I do this to myself just so I'm not precious about making these look good, because that's not the point of doing these, for me anyways. If you want to work in pencil, that's cool. I am just doing these in pen so I'm not too precious, and I don't take forever to do what's supposed to be quick studies. Just all back in for this one. So I honestly have a problem with trying to make everything about some finished masterpiece, and I get real down on myself if something doesn't come out right, or if I can't make everything a masterpiece. So I'm trying to break myself of that bad habit. Because even if all of your studies come out as super sexy looking, it's like, I guess you're learning something. But for me, I'm just trying to like loosen up. Haunch. But I probably will next time be doing some more intense studies, as I really want to do an arcane style study. I've been saving up the material, like the reference material, to do that. So I probably will be doing like a master copy next time, using arcane characters as a means to study. So stay tuned next time for that. And I'll hopefully be done with my other project, so I'm not doing a shorter stream like today. Definitely need a new pen. I keep finding all the bum pens in my house. Oh my. Oh wow. Such fuzz. Such regal nose. I'm gonna pause it for a second while I go find a new pen. Be right back. Okay. Have a pen that works. So for a 10-minute pose, I think I will try to use up this bigger space. I'm trying to be a little more accurate to proportions. And check chat real quick. Oh hey, we've had some more folks popping in. Oh, and I see a bot. Hold on. Hey, Pickle Popsicle. Working and lurking. I like your attitude. Alright, hold on while I ban this other person. Alright, back to Regal Dog. Cool. Yeah, hopefully I actually do well with the arcane study. There are no guarantees here that art is going to be good on stream. Like, I have decided whatever I make on stream is just going to be for fun and for practice and not terribly high expectations, because I don't need that kind of stress in my life. But I will probably do more complex things on stream at some point. They just will probably be doing things that I don't feel that much pressure to make look good. So like inking and coloring and stuff like that, where I don't have to necessarily be super impressive. So master copies. Oh, I appreciate that. Pickle Popsicle says, to someone who can't draw at all, whatever you do is amazing. Oh, here, come draw amazing chunk cats with us. Like, you'll feel like a master in no time. But I've always been super nervous about streaming art just because it's like, oh no, now I have to show that I have to produce results on demand. So that's why when you guys tune in, you probably see in all these like ink drawings and gesture sketches and stuff, because they're just more comfortable for me to be like, hey, it's bad. It doesn't have to be good. I mean, it's good practice for me. Wow, this dog is fascinating. So to explain what I'm doing then, since the process is new to some, for the way I was taught in life drawing is when you're trying to, usually with people, I've not drawn such regal dogs before, you get that container shape kind of set in first. That's why you see artists kind of doing angles like this with the models. They're trying to get the angle of the container shape right, or other proportions that you're trying to measure against. So I've drawn in the container shape first, and that's in an effort to try and get these proportions a little more on point, which I'm, questionably attempting to do right now. Because dog is made of floof. And what I'm doing today was mostly trying to figure out shapes, shape studies, trying to figure out what kind of cylinders is this dog made of, cylinders and cubes. So I'm not aiming necessarily for photorealism as I am just trying to get myself observing in an observation mode where I'm learning the volume of objects. So that's why instead of doing photorealism, you see me adding cross contours and stuff, because I'm trying to be more aware of the volume of things. But yeah, next time when I do shape studies, I'll probably skip the gestures and go right to doing some longer studies, so I can have time to sit here and observe and really look at these shapes and try to figure them out. This dog is a mystery, but it's kind of fun. I'm trying to remember what this breed is. It's not a Newfoundland. Maybe it is a Newfoundland. Oh, I'm kind of rusty on my dog breeds. Then this ear is kind of flat. This dog was so made to be a cartoon character. With a monocle, like she just needs a little monocle and a cravat there in the front. In fact, if I ever do any of those exercises where you take an animal and make the regal version of him, because I've seen people do that for practice and it looks like so much fun, I might have to come back to this dog and make them their cravat wearing gentleman portrait. And since we're testing out markers today, let's get the markers in on this. I made the choice to stream to my art page today, so it's cool that Facebook isn't hiding my stream notifications at least. So that's nice. I thought maybe y'all wouldn't see the notifications of me streaming if it were on Facebook. So it's nice to know that gets through. It's like their hair just like flattens out onto the ground. It's so cool. I may be obsessed with this dog now. Let me see if anyone's put the name of this breed in chat. Ah, okay, so Twitch got pushed it through. Oh, an Afghan! Yeah. It probably is an Afghan hound. Thank you for that. I could see old wizard dog for sure. This dog would make an awesome familiar for a wizard. Oh, for any Final Fantasy players, there is a mount of this kind of dog too, which is absolutely adorable. Man, I need a pet so bad. I'm sitting here drawing these animals going, oh, I want a pet. We've lived in places where we were renting for a long time now, and we just never ended up getting pets because of that. But now we're in our own house, so I could get a pet once budget allows. And that would just be neat. I would love having a pet. I need a fat cat that I could draw all the time, and that would just take over my life and my social media. Some of the hair isn't part of the shape study, but I gotta draw this beard because this beard is just too much. It's so cute. God. I'm morphing into my middle-aged lady self. Who's just like, animals, so cute. But hey, I'm gonna own it today. I like animals and cute things. And I love the expressive brows too. I just have to zoom in on them. I feel like I need to give more attention to that shape too. The nose has a curve to it. Seems very distinctive for this breed. If anything, as far as personal projects go, I'm still thinking about the questions of how to tie this into personal projects. I have a lot of insects in my original story stuff, like moths and animals that have eye markings. So that probably would be a way to tie in some of these studies. Ah, we have finished. I could draw that dog forever. What a beautiful dog. Alright. So let me back out the camera. Did you guys get anything drawn? Feel free to share it and tag me on social media. I'd love to see what you guys have drawn during our sessions. Close this up. Okay. Let's see what we did. Not as prolific as the mini environments I sketched last time. Here's all my weird looking animals. Animals. Boy, my camera's blown out today. Yeah, let's just turn off the light. There we go. Gesture drawings. Done. Going up to have more time. Yep, that was cool. Definitely felt like I started to get the hang of things by the end. And a good test of the markers. Definitely will do longer studies next time. Of just like maybe 5 to 10 minute poses. Still learning how to structure these sessions. But that was a great warm up for today, because now I'm gonna go and draw a bunch of books on a shelf and lots of little tedious cups and things. So this was a good departure for a minute, and yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Next time I stream is going to be a game night on this Thursday, and I think I have chosen a game called A Plague Tale, because I love that game and I haven't played it in a while, and I must share the loveliness of it with you all. It's both lovely and full of rats, so prepare yourself if you're not a rat fan. Beautiful game. I'm definitely gonna have to share that on Thursday, so tune in then. Thanks for tuning in. It's so cool to see so many people in chat today. So let me wave goodbye. Short session today, since it's just a warm-up session. Next time on Tuesday for next art stream, I'm going to attempt to do an arcane master study, because I just love that style so much, and it's so sexy. I have to know how to condense, and I must learn from absorbing their art style via a master copy of Mel, who I think is one of the most beautiful characters in that show. So tune in for that next Tuesday. I'm setting that in stone. I'm not going to avoid it because it's scary. So yeah, tune in then. For now, I'm out. If you like what I do you want to support me drawing chonker cats at home, then pitch into my Patreon or Ko-fi at Angela Sasser. It's the same username on both, ANGELA SASSER. So throw some support in there if you like it. If not, it's cool. Just here to art and enjoy myself. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you this Thursday for A Plague Tale. Bye for now.